Just when you thought you've seen it all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can y'all hear me out there? Yeah, it's a lot of people right now are, shocked. What's up? Trying to get this PC back working, man. Yeah, I know the whole thing. So that's what I like to do before I go live is to find out what the hell is going on, then report to you guys. Okay, thanks, Mr. Boxing Network. I'm glad you could hear it. We've had some technical difficulties today. A lot of it's due to YouTube doing some type of update. So YouTube was kind of down for all the creators today while they were updating a lot of stuff, and for hours it was knocked out. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What did you miss? What did you miss? Something very exciting. They're not gonna send out notifications for this. I don't think, but we still make it work. We're just giving people a little bit of time to get through the door. Then we'll add on. Yeah, they pretty much has synced everything that we're talking about yesterday. Now, a lot of you saw today. We're just gonna go ahead and get into it because what's done is done, right? They've totally torpedoed everything right now, and nothing's working right since they've done that. Now, thank you for hitting the like button. Now, a lot of you who was watching this game just saw a woman just get up, get mad, and she just was on the court and tried to glue herself to the floor. Now, there's plenty of people out there not knowing what the heck that even was for, what it means, anything. Why is this woman gluing herself to the floor? Now, here's why the lady was gluing herself to the floor. There is one of the owners of the majority owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. His name is Glenn Taylor. Okay, and he owns a chicken farm, Glenn Taylor's Chicken Farm. All right. Now, he's the majority owner of the Timberwolves. Now, Glenn Taylor's Chicken Farm just got hit with a bird flu pandemic. So, once they had a bird flu outbreak, what they did was burn almost all of his resources. He had to burn up all the chickens to try to get rid of the chicken flu. I mean, the bird flu they had. So people were outraged that he did it in such an inhumane way that the chickens were still alive when he decided to roast some chickens. I'm like, I don't understand, the process of how they do it, but it's a bird flu pandemic, and he decided to just roast, and he lost a lot of resources in this bird flu pandemic. And he killed a large amount of his farm, bird farm. So she was on the court with a T-shirt with the white letters saying, "Glenn Taylor's roast animals alive." Then she used some doggone Elmer's glue to try to glue her hand down on the ground and like, "I'm not moving. That ain't gonna get it done." All Elmer's is gonna do is have your hand all sticky. But her message got out, because had she not done that, I wouldn't be here talking about it right now. And I'm quite sure I'm not the only one that figured out what was going on. Yes, she's a real chicken head. So that's what went on. Now, I didn't want to be the one to how some people will come out and just because it happened would go live. I want to actually find out what went on first. I said, let me find out what transpired. Then once I find out what transpired, I can react. Yeah, I went to sleep, woke up, my head was throbbing. I knew it was going to be a rough day because of my sinuses, dude. Very much so. So that's what happened. They got her out as quickly as possible. The whole thing was eliminated really fast. So people just didn't know what was going on. But I know people that's there and they read the shirt. So I was able to get the information pretty fast. So in Minnesota, this is a thing. So people realized it right away. People that's there, they know about it because it's in their papers and everything else, but it didn't kind of make worldwide attention here. What's up?
Yeah, what's going on, man? What? I really didn't pay attention to what happened. All I heard was some lady. All I saw was some lady get walked out of the game. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, most of the talk was the fact that she tried to glue herself to the court, which she did. She had some like super glue, but it was like some Elmer's glue, and she tried to super glue herself to the floor. So once she tried to do that, that just took everybody's attention. They were making up stuff. It was going down like she was trying to write something out in blood. They was doing that live on the air. Like they just fishing. I'm like, y'all realize y'all on national television? That's crazy.
People are crazy, dude.
What's up, new Chris?
Oh, what's up, everyone?
Mr. Cervantes, what's going on, man?
What's up? Just blessed to live another day. What's up?
Absolutely here, bro.
So the owner, like I told y'all, he owns the chicken farm. Glenn Taylor, he's the majority owner of the Timberwolves. And he owns that chicken farm, Glenn Taylor's chicken farm. So it was a big bird flu that broke out. And he ended up burning all those chickens. And I'm thinking, what did she want him to do? Like, there's a bird flu. He's losing a ton of money by having to burn up almost all of his stock and those chickens because of this bird flu that they got. Oh, you think he wanted to do that? But he had to do that, and she's protesting that. So on her shirt, that's what she had. Glenn Taylor's roast animals alive.
Oh.
Right, so that's the thing she had on her shirt. So that's what she was protesting, was the owner of the Timberwolves. Wow. So they'll figure all this out by tomorrow. I mean, it's probably by the night. When that game's over, all that stuff is done and done.
Well, yeah. Karl Anthony Towns just fouled out.
Yep.
Score is 90.
Yeah, 5 for a minute.
Yeah. Made a lot of dumb mistakes, man.
Well, it was like their first time in a playoff atmosphere, so they're making a lot of mistakes, basic mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what young teams do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jose?
Salute, Nick.
What's going on? Say.
Salute, X. What up?
What's up?
What up, man?
I got the Brooklyn Nets winning.
The Brooklyn Nets win the championship?
Jose, when are you going to trade Ohtani and Mike Trout to the Dodgers like I told you?
I got them playing against the Phoenix Suns, so.
The Nets?
Yep.
I would hope so, man. I would hope so, man.
My only distraction is Ben. What's that? Ben Simmons. I don't want him to get a ring.
I heard you talk about that in your last live stream before you started this. I don't want him to get a championship either. He hasn't played any games for the Brooklyn Nets, so he does not deserve it. So
what a shot! What a shot!
Shout out to Larsa Pippen. Let's go. Oh man,
easily.
Who winning out the Clippers in Minnesota?
Clippers
by 3.
Oh my God! Look at
they just hit a big shot.
Look at A-Rod, man. Oh my.
That's a shame. The Clippers in the playoffs, but the Lakers at home. Ain't that something?
Yes.
Who cares about the Lakers?
Chris, only you would say, look at A-Rod.
He's my favorite baseball player of all time.
He said, look at A-Rod. A-Rod's your best baseball player of all time.
He's my favorite, not the best.
He's your favorite.
Sammy Sosa, my favorite baseball player, even though he did all that crazy shit to himself. But
yeah, I mean, Sam was one. I mean, I could say Sam, but to say that was your favorite, A-Rod? Like, wow, that's surprising. Like, with A-Rod, Seattle Mariners, A-Rod.
Well, I like the corporate angle too, like the entrepreneurship. So I respect that. On top of him, like being evil and the Yankees and cheating. So
I'm trying to figure out which. Huh? I'm confused. A-Rod fan? I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that exists.
Yes. You spent a lot of time at the YMCA, didn't you?
A-Rod cheated the game, so
that. Hey, I'm take my face off here because I don't want people to see how old I am. You know, they don't like old people around this bitch.
Oh,
But
man.
anyway, hey, how you doing, man? Hey, listen, I'm with you with the Phoenix Suns and the Nets.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like you, man. I don't want that motherfucking bitch ass Simmons to win no motherfucking championship.
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to keep the cuss bombs down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I apologize. And yeah, I don't want Ben Simmons to win no championship. And I hate the fact that it's at the sake of Kyrie and Kevin Durant not getting the championship. But I like to see my man the coach of Phoenix Suns win that Monty. I like to win it all, man.
Monty Williams.
Yeah, I would love to see him win it all because he
That's
deserves
what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind if the Suns won it. Yeah, they don't got nobody over there I dislike.
I wouldn't mind if the Bucks.
You don't like Chris Paul? You don't like him?
I know. Chris Paul play. I'm just telling you.
I don't like Chris Paul either, but
he just gets injured.
I love Monty.
You say
Did he win Coach of the Year this year again?
I hope so.
I don't know.
I like Monty Williams. I mean, he's a better coach than he was a player, but I like Monty Williams.
Absolutely.
But once his wife died tragically, that's when he became more popular. You know, unfortunately, you know, people recognized him then. You know, his wife died in a car crash, and be like, "Man, I feel bad for Monty. You know, I hope he win." I'm like, "Man, he's actually a good coach."
He's actually
actually a good coach.
No, he's a hell of a coach.
Ever since
right, he's not a charity case. Like,
and he proved it.
I'm glad he got the job. You know, good Monty. You know, he lost.
He
his
proved
wife.
it when he got a chance, though. Cino. He proved it when he got a chance. He proved that he was a good coach. Look where he took him to, man.
I mean, he was a good coach at OKC. Everybody knew that he was coaching those guys over there. It was Monty that was really getting the job done, and they were giving the credit to like Scotty Brooks and them and Donovan and all those dudes. It was really him. So everybody, the players knew who was the real coach of the team.
Step back shot.
Right, they knew
just like the KC and with the Dallas Mavericks, they give Rick Carlisle all the credit, but it wasn't him. I know it was KC, the black coach of the Mavericks.
And one, Ref, come on.
That's not an odd one, he fell.
Yeah, you see the Tampa Bay Bucks. Everybody knew like who the guy everybody was listening to, and now they made him the head coach. And so, you know, that was the thing. Harris is doing things his way, but
Ref, watch the push off. Watch the push off.
You got Bowles out there. They know everybody respect Todd Bowles.
Let me ask you this, Cino. Do you think that Mo Cheeks, not Mo Cheeks, Mo Cheeks got a bad deal when he was coaching?
Of course he did.
That should have been a foul. That's an odd one.
Cheating ass ref. Man, damn.
Yeah, he didn't get the credit he deserved when he was coaching. Of
course not, because the reason why they did Mo Cheeks like that because Mo Cheeks was too temperamental. You know, he's
every time Paul goes the ball, look at his hand.
They didn't want in that NBA finals. And he had the Trailblazers. They were like the bad boys of the industry. So they were being hated on 24/7.
Yeah, I don't think he got a real good chance to do what he could do because he's a talented. So he was.
Look how they did Avery Johnson.
Yeah, Avery too. Yeah,
they get him dirty in 06.
He actually was the Warriors.
They did him real dirty, and then he got another coaching job somewhere else, and they really didn't give him no.
University of Alabama.
Yep. Then he went to Alabama.
Then he got fired.
Yep, he got fired. So he wasn't good enough to coach in the NBA, and it was like a utility.
Rolls out.
Avery Johnson, he brought that Mavericks team, the 06 Mavericks, he brought that team to the finals.
Ice in my veins.
Ooh.
Mark Jackson also.
97-95.
Nick, that was a nice three. It was a bad shot. But,
No, that was a Summer League Laker ice in my veins 3.
oh, please.
Hey, Casino,
Yeah,
thank you for letting me come in, right? Listen, I'm trying to get a second job so I can join your Patreon and everything, okay, man? I love you, dog. Keep up the good work.
Oh, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, the Patreon, shout out to the Patreon.
And they more lit. I love it.
Man, they done messed up my whole PC today because YouTube shut down basically for hours trying to do this whole sweep thing. So YouTube was a mess. I don't know how
I didn't post any videos.
you couldn't like upload your video. You couldn't do nothing. I was messed up here for hours. And
Damn.
I'm like, what is going on? I was dealing with other stuff, and I'm like, what's wrong with YouTube? And I was like, oh man. I was like, did Gilbert get us taken down? What the hell?
You tried.
We didn't know what was happening at the time.
Did everything go good?
To a degree. Now everything's a little messed up here because a lot of stuff is not really connected. I didn't know what was going on at first. So I reset it, like my whole everything got resetted, and that kind of messed up my PC, everything. As you can see, there's like barely no notifications going out. Everything's been re-uploaded. It's like totally like I got a new PC trying to introduce it. Like when I just did the StreamYard, I don't even know if
Gavin wants to come in.
Yeah, the gate is in the back in the private chat.
What up, Cino? What up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, get it.
Oh wow.
It's a good game.
Hey, Gavin, what's up?
What's up, Jose?
So
How you doing?
everything was a mess, and we didn't know how this day was going to end. So I told Kwame earlier, I said, hey, if you having problems, that's YouTube, because I had to go and check and find out YouTube had sent out a message through the message board because it was like thousands of people in there complaining that they couldn't switch to their other accounts. And I was in my other account and not my Casino for Life account. So I was trying to get back to the Casino for Life. So I'm like, well, this one's up, but I can't do anything. So I'm like, well, what is happening here? This is not making sense. Then I was kicked off the TV. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not even on TV. But it's knocking me off the television. So it was a big mess, man.
Like, who's back?
Oh, yes, sir. Let's go.
Well, who do you want to win?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Oh,
That's
Nick, y'all got money on this game?
Wait,
Who's Cino?
I picked the Clippers to win.
No, Cino. So I did a parlay of the Real Madrid, Chelsea over. I put Villarreal spread. I took the Nets, and now I just see the Wolves. 14 parlay.
Ooh, you picked
Oh,
the
look at me. I
Wolves.
just want the Clippers to lose.
I took the +3 in the Clippers.
Yo, who do you guys want to win?
I just said the Wolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Two LA guys going for.
What do you mean?
Two LA guys going for the other team.
I don't think you understand, but come on, we can't root for the Clippers. Like, come on.
Never in my life.
Hey,
Never
the
in my life.
Lakers have sucked for over a decade. So
What about you? What about you, Cino?
What about me?
Who are you rooting for?
The
The
Clippers.
money.
I took the Clippers.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with the Clippers, man. They keep talking about Kawhi coming back. He's not coming back.
No, Kawhi ain't gonna be back to
Why
next
you coming
season.
up?
If they would bring him back and he gets hurt again and got to miss
What he
another
just
season,
last year.
Right.
that's just crazy.
I think the Warriors gonna get put out the second round because the Warriors ain't the same no more. Like they getting older now.
Yeah.
Now, look at me. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, the Warriors.
You guys all see that lady who what's it called?
That's what Cena already.
Yeah, we told everybody why that happened.
Yeah, the post. Yeah, I know.
What was the protest about?
The Timberwolves owner,
Chickens.
Glenn Taylor. Yeah, Glenn Taylor and Farm. That's he's the majority owner of the Timberwolves. He owns a farm, a chicken farm. And then they got hit with a bird flu and they burned all those chickens that were sick. which was the majority of his business. They had to burn up all those chickens, and she's upset
Watch this push.
that they burned the chickens alive.
Dude,
Like,
but who does that though? Like, why would you go glue yourself to a basketball court?
because he's part owner. He's a majority owner of the Timberwolves.
Yeah, but
So
you can
she's at the
protest without
Timberwolves
gluing yourself to a court.
because she wants to draw attention. On her shirt, she says, Glenn
Let's go.
Taylor roast animals alive. So she's trying to embarrass the owner because now people are talking about it, and now we're talking about it because we would have not been talking about it if she hadn't have done it.
It helped that it was a female too.
Yeah, and the
Cino.
dumb part about it is the fact that she tried to glue her hand to the floor. That's the part that got everybody. I'm like, and she used like some Elmer's glue. I'm like, what is that? She's gonna lose you some paste? What is she doing?
Cino. Do you know why they're giving out times for the Saturday games already, but they're not giving out times for the Sunday games?
Because
the play-ins, Gavin, they're still not finalized. So the play-ins are gonna play.
Right. But the
Thank y'all for explaining that to him. I'll save me the time.
I know this is Gavin's first time watching playoffs. I know.
Right, but the Saturday game.
Oh shit!
No, it's the truth. Gavin even admits it.
No, it's actually
Yeah, come on, Jose. Come on.
I only watched. I only watched the finals last year. I watched.
Gavin's asking these questions.
I thought you were giving them a hard time.
Of course not. Yeah, Gavin, because remember, Gavin, the 8, 9, and 10 seed have to play tomorrow, so they can get the loser of this game.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. It's because it's Easter Sunday, so I gotta go out. I gotta go eat dinner at my grandma's house.
Hey, Gavin, but you don't. They didn't tell you the time for the Bulls and the Bucks game yet.
No, they didn't. That's why I'm waiting. It's on Sunday, but
you guys are probably gonna be like the early game, to be honest.
What happened in Brooklyn today?
The Nets won.
No, he's talking.
Something happened.
Oh,
Because KD was talking about it.
He's talking about the
The
Metro.
subway shooting.
There was a shooting.
Where?
In
Subway.
Brooklyn?
In the subway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I'll do a video about that tomorrow. I just
I'm hoping we either get the super early game, the noon game, or we get the 7:30 game because I'm gonna be out like all afternoon. So
well, enjoy Easter with your family.
yeah, I know, but I gotta be able to watch. I gotta be available for that game.
I know.
Yeah, but the first game doesn't matter.
What?
The first game doesn't matter.
What are you talking about? Easter? What is that?
Sunday's Easter, and that's when the Bulls play their playoff game.
Wow, Sunday is Easter?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Anthony Edwards.
Hey man, hold on, dog. Y'all riding too damn early. Shit, y'all ahead of me. Come on.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
Damn, Anthony Edwards is 3.
Yeah, and see, I gotta go out. I gotta be out all afternoon, so I'm hoping we play a night game or we play the noon game.
Oh, that's
But
good.
I'm gonna find a way to watch that game though.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Don't worry. Everybody will be there. I mean, they'll play the game whatever time it is. Everybody will be watching it. So
Yeah.
This Saturday.
your family out, they'll be watching the game.
This Saturday is the Who Got Some
So
Splits
you ain't
night,
gonna miss the game.
Yeah, it is.
I don't see why it is even important because
Bulls in 4.
Bulls in 4. Ah, boy, you tripping, boy.
he
Boy, you
was
tripping.
going out before.
Hey, Gavin, give
So
Cino.
you trust DeRozan?
Gavin, give Cino like $10 to place a bet on it, and you'll win like I don't know, like $5,000.
We had that conversation. Like everybody was talking about what happened to DeRozan, and everybody was saying like he's coming to the hype.
Yo, I'm kidding, guys. You know I'm kidding.
He gonna froze, so this ain't nothing new.
Wow. Oh, dang, Anthony Edwards, come on now.
He got too excited.
No,
Yeah,
he
hit
was reading
that.
the headline.
No comment.
I watched the Bulls, and I was watching how bad they were, how good they were, and they were shooting about as a team. They were in the top 5 in shooting percentage
Yeah.
in the NBA, and then they dropped to like the 28th. And I started
Hey,
watching.
but Cino, Patrick Williams is gonna be our secret weapon in the
Oh,
playoffs.
We don't need you just getting on the Patrick Williams train now. You done already done sunk Zach LaVine, and now you sunk DeRozan. Now you finna try to sink him.
Dude, I'm a fan of I'm a fan of anybody on my team, dude.
Yeah,
Cino,
you keep lowering them into the ground, and then when they start,
Cino, we heard Gavin wants to get Gobert now. He wants to get Rudy Gobert as his center.
Well, yeah, if he becomes
You're
available,
trying
because
Gonzalez.
Vucevic is trash.
wow,
Vucevic is
Tristan
garbage.
Kardashian is your guy. Stick with him.
I'm saying, well, yeah, this year he's our guy.
Tristan
You
Yeah,
don't need you
this
wrong,
year,
make
I'd
it
rather play Thompson over Vucevic this
What?
year, but
What?
I'm being serious.
This is his first
Hey,
year.
Tristan Thompson,
Watch-
Tristan Thompson, dude, Vucevic.
Oh, George hit a 3.
Oh my God.
Cino,
Game was in within 3
You
points.
know-
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice.
Ooh, CP3 knocks down a 3-point game.
So Russell comes off the screen.
It's a great game.
Off.
One minute left.
Everybody is now like not putting their pictures up no more. They like, I want to take my face down.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
rebound. They
And
got
so
the
you
ball.
know, the
But people put me in the
Errol Spence and
thumbnail, so-
Ugas fight is on Saturday too. So you got
Yeah,
to
hey.
get that fight going.
And Nick, I got
Oh,
100.
Yeah,
I
I
got
saw
100.
that people were making thumbnails. You like people making thumbnails, so I'm taking it
With
down.
me. With me in it. I don't know why, but they did. I'm like, what
Well,
the
that's
fuck?
making you famous now. Be like, yeah, come subscribe over here.
I'll try. I'm like, at least give me a shout out.
Right.
Hey, but Cino, but no, the Bucks won't be expecting Patrick Williams. So
Oh, good grief.
The Bucks won't care.
Right. I don't trust.
I mean,
Y'all, they look at the Bulls as crybabies.
to be-
and that's
to be fair-
exactly what they've always been. In
to
the
be
entire
fair, he will have
franchise.
Giannis on him. So
The Chicago crybabies.
Hey, Gavin, did you guys beat them once this year?
Because Michael Jordan was a crybaby.
No, they
Sure
didn't.
was.
I ain't say.
The way he disrespected the Detroit Pistons, that's what made me not like him. I said, you know what? Forget him.
That's a foul right there.
Man, they got called.
Right,
man, these
they-
refs have been
Yeah,
cheating
that,
for
that
the.
game they haven't played the Pistons. And
Well, I gotta give respect to the Timberwolves after this game though, because they've been cheating the hell out of them.
And the Pistons was supposed to win back to back like 3 times in a row with.
Hey,
Because
Gavin,
I
get
think
ready
they cheated with the Lakers
Yeah.
in '87, something like that, '88, something like that.
I thought that was 88.
Yeah, something like
Yeah, we
that.
got robbed.
Yo,
in
you guys hear what I said?
Uh huh.
Yeah, Gavin, I said you get ready for Giannis to get all these.
No. I said I gotta give respect to the Timberwolves after this game though, because the refs
Oh,
have
yeah, I
cheated.
heard that.
Refs have cheated the hell out of them, but somehow they're winning.
Because they're the
You see all the
better
fouls in that second quarter?
Hey, Gavin, so now that you watched the full year of basketball, who would you rather have, LaMelo, Trae Young, or John Morant?
John Morant,
No,
Melo.
play for the Bulls.
Yeah, Morant, obviously.
You were sold when he played against you guys?
Well, no, I've just seen highlights all year.
All right.
Has he ever
seen
been to Gavin?
What?
Have you
If I'm
ever
the
been to a
Bulls,
basketball game?
I think the organization is cursed. They always end up getting a crybaby.
Yep.
They always, I don't know what it is. That they just automatically get.
Who's
a
the crybaby on our team right now, Cino?
The
All
Rosen.
the crybabies. You got
DeRozan, yeah.
You got Zach LaVine crying.
Levine was the
All y'all do
Rosen.
is cry.
Yeah.
You got, cause they got Caruso crying now. They crying about this Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen fouled him hard.
Yo. We should give it
I
back
done
to
seen way more fouls than that in the 80s and 90s.
hey,
Like I
the
don't know.
only way we beat the Bucks is to take out Giannis. We gotta
You're
do
not
that.
gonna beat the
Oh
Bucks.
my god.
We gotta do that. We
Yeah.
gotta do that. We gotta do that like Grayson Allen did.
Gavin, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. I'm
Take
sorry to
him,
burst your bubble, but you're not gonna beat the Bucks. I'm sorry.
Giannis didn't even play the last game, but he barely played.
Hey,
And y'all
both are
get
gonna
blown
prove everybody
out.
wrong, man.
Not gonna
It's
beat the Bucks.
gonna be a 7-game
You're not
series.
gonna beat the Bucks, dude.
It's gonna be a 7-game series.
Oh,
It's a
I
7-game
can't wait
series.
to
You
see
probably
the
gonna end up getting
Frozen
swept.
do
Probably
what he
beat
always
by
do,
5.
freeze up. Because that's what happened. I watched the Bulls. I said, let me see what's going on. 'Cause
Nicholas,
they-
I'll see you back here, man, when we beat the Bucks.
They're frozen. In his second half, he started believing that MVP talk.
Rick,
He
let's go.
started forcing up shots.
Rick,
Terrible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
choke.
Make these two free throws some cover. Make these two free throws.
I mean, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
The game is over. Like, really. Like,
Oh, of course.
I was just hoping that they come down to a last-second shot. That's why.
Why not?
Yeah, me too, man. That's what I wanted to see.
No, but for spread, listen for these two
But
free
the
throws.
Clippers already won. For all the Laker fans, they love to cheer and want the Clippers out. Clippers are not going to go nowhere without Kawhi Leonard. Their victory was getting this far, and the Lakers didn't.
You guys think any of these play-in teams can upset the one?
No.
No.
Only
The Nets.
they put the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs to bring attention to the playing game. That's it. They wanted the Brooklyn Nets to be here. Last year they had the Lakers. The Lakers is in the play-in. Now they got Brooklyn, so people gonna pay attention to the game because the Brooklyn Nets is in the play-in. So they gonna pay attention. They want to build this play-in thing up. Yes. Something we want to be into.
The defense, bad Bill.
You mean
Damn, he missed.
LeBron built that? He gonna say first. He gonna say whoever came up with that playing tournament is the stupidest motherfucker. I said, yo, dumb ass boy, you came up with this shit.
Bad Bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He came up with it once his team he was gonna be in it. Then he against it now. Oh well, yeah. No, I thought it was gonna be Now you in the play-in. Now you against it, but it was cool for everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't get it. And then Shannon be saying some off the wall goofy shit. I'll be like, Skip don't know how to debate no more. He's starting to kiss up to LeBron a little bit now. I'm
Still
like,
watching Undisputed, dude.
Like, why are you even mentioning that? Like,
now I just want to hear what Skip say, but he's starting to kiss up to LeBron a little bit more now.
When do you
I'm
guys
starting
think
to see that.
LeBron's gonna retire?
Hopefully this year, but not.
oh,
Rick.
God.
Oh, he hit that. Oh, wow. I mean, game's over. Game's over.
Minnesota won.
You know, if it's it's money.
Well, it's 12.5 seconds left. Minnesota's
Damn,
up.
good shot. Shit.
108, 104.
Hey, they need a foul,
If it's,
2
it's
bricks,
money,
and a 3.
So, Sino, how you think that Ugas and Spence fight finna go?
I got $100 bet on Ugas.
God
You.
damn. God damn.
I think it's gonna be a majority decision
God.
for Errol Spence.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna win majority decision.
Chris, you want to let go of LeBron after this?
What do you say, Chris?
Gavin, I already talked to you about this, Gavin.
Chris, hold on.
Jose, you got finessed, and I'll tell you why.
I don't care.
You could have placed that bet in the casino, and you could have got plus 500.
They said Luka out indefinitely with a calf strain.
Damn, Cino, your boy's out.
Shit.
Who are you talking about? Chris?
I'm talking to Cino. Cino, you hear
They
that?
still gonna beat Utah.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, they'll beat Utah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, well,
They
is he
still
out for
gonna
like the
beat
whole? Is he
Utah.
out the
Luka
whole
gonna
year?
come back, and Luka gonna be in.
No,
that
he's not out
Western
for the whole year.
They're gonna play the Phoenix
Yeah, man.
Suns in the Western Conference.
Yeah, man. Sino, yeah. The Luka Doncic, that's Sino's favorite player, bro. That's Sino's favorite player.
Yeah, he my favorite player.
I just knew what he was gonna do to the league.
Ball,
I said,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, when he was like 13.
ball
I saw
hogging
that
on
coming.
2K with him, and you wonder why you be losing, bro.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, Cino's
boy, actually,
been ducking
no,
2K
you say
though.
you don't play 2K no more now.
Yeah, I
I
retired him off there.
share the
I
ball
retired
now.
him off of there.
Oh God.
Oh
He's
no,
playing Star Wars,
I
that's why.
ain't retired nobody. He done ran for me for 3 days from playing.
Damn, Gavin.
For 3 days, he been like, "Oh, I was gone." I'm like, "What you doing?" "Oh, I'm watching the game. I sent them 2 invites last night."
See, send the invite right now.
No, I'm not. I'm watching games
Yeah.
now.
Hey, the game's over.
Man, I'm watching my basketball. And now when I sent you 2 invites yesterday to play. The day you ain't played, you ain't showed up, nothing.
Here go Q, man, talking about
Where
Arrow.
were you at yesterday?
You guys.
No, I ain't.
Where were you at yesterday then?
Sino,
Yeah,
have
where
you, have
were
you
at
ever showed
yesterday?
everyone in here your tape in real life? All those bricks you shoot.
What are you talking about? What bricks? What are you talking about?
We go to the basketball court.
We
can't
go
even
to the
knock down.
basketball
You can't
court.
even
We
knock
ain't been
down.
to no basketball court.
You can't even knock down a shot.
What are you talking about? When you have never been to a basketball court with me.
Yes, we have.
He's talking about Dave and Buster's video.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
What are you talking about? Everybody, it wasn't even fair. When I was playing, I put up a 66.
You know, I would literally smoke you, dude.
Okay, now this done turned into troll time.
The team.
Yeah, I was wondering where he was going with this.
Patrick Beverly, boy, West Side Chicago.
All right, there it is. It's final 109 to 104.
Shit. Patrick Beverly is hype. Jesus.
You know, you see the blasphemy that Q Lee had sent that shit.
Because Pat Bev was on the Clippers last year.
Yeah, that's how Cino beat me to
Cino, do you want that wannabe Drake out of the playoffs?
Q, we already made the bet.
Cino, you want that wannabe Drake out of the playoffs?
Oh, he gonna be out the playoffs. I ain't worried about Toronto. They might get swept.
Q, we already made the bet. Did you forget?
What's the bet now?
$100 bet.
Talking about the Ugas and Spence fight, and Q talking about Errol Spence is gonna knock out Ugas. I'm like,
oh man, yeah, nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Man, you know how Q is.
I mean, Errol Spence can't knock Mikey Garcia out, but
Errol Spence couldn't knock Danny Garcia out. He couldn't knock Danny Garcia out.
I'm like, I'm ready to take that bet.
Yeah.
Q, we already made the bet 3 months ago.
Let's go.
So the bet was made 3 months ago. So y'all betting on a knockout?
3 months ago.
No, on the win, just to win.
Oh, just on the win. Okay, so he rolling with Ugas all the way.
I am, yes.
No,
all right, okay. I'm with you here. You got a live dog. That's one thing about you. You got a live dog.
I just realized the NFL draft's coming up too.
Okay. Yeah, that reminds me.
Yeah, I'm too.
You ain't watching baseball season?
What?
I am.
Wait, Jose, why did you say Ronaldo? Don't remind me about that.
What did you say about baseball?
Guys, we got the
I
number.
said, ain't nobody watching the baseball season this year?
I don't watch the
think about his team and the picks.
Jose, if it makes you feel better, the Rams don't have a first-round pick.
I don't give a fuck.
Now, he a Seattle fan, ain't you?
Right. He just went to the parade and celebrate because he was in the town.
Jose, how do you feel about
He crying gonna let you win, man.
Right, that's like we celebrating the Bulls championship.
All right, so how do you feel about that Russell Wilson trade?
I don't think that's
Hey, we're gonna steal DK Metcalf from you too.
Oh God. The Bears aren't stealing anything from anyone.
Here we are.
Right.
Not your
That's
money.
where teams are going to die now.
You transferred over to Bucks fan, man.
Hey, I'm rolling with the best, baby. We got Brady. And Brady can play in the league now. Brady might play in the NBA too.
So you have a crush on him.
Brady. Shout out to the GOAT.
That's right. Shout out to the GOAT.
Who you choose?
Chris, what is going on?
Who you choosing first? AT&T girl or Brady?
Oh, yeah, you and your troll out. Now,
but who you choosing
what's going
first?
on with A-Rod?
Yeah,
what in the world? I've never met an A-Rod fan in my life. You are the first.
Rodgers?
My godmother.
No, A-Rod is a baseball player. Well, he was.
He played for the Seattle Mariners and the Rangers. And
I remember he played with Seattle with Griff.
I'm at the first stage of watching baseball. I literally just started watching baseball at the start of the season. So all I've watched
just-
is all I've
So
watched
you
is the
mean
Cubs.
to tell me, New Chris, you went with him over Jeter?
No,
That-
I went with
seriously still call him New Chris, dude. We've known him for like a year now.
Your dad is old Chris.
Yeah, I know, but
This is New Chris.
still call him New Chris.
Is Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame? Or because I know they were tripping
No,
about him.
no, they're not letting him in.
no,
For what? He ain't did nothing.
yes, he did. Come
Welcome
on.
to baseball.
That man didn't cheat the game. They just jealous because that man was kicking ass. That's all that
You know,
is.
you think the Cubs will be good this year?
They'll be better than they were last year.
What no pussycat Junior,
They'll be better
You
than
know
they
what?
was last year. They throwing the baseball at people's heads again. So
Damn.
yeah, we're back to getting those rivalries going on.
I'm
All
loving
right.
you.
So, you know, we gotta do that again. Go back to the baseball.
Yeah, we do need Jay Cutler back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Smoking J, baby.
Oh God.
This guy has not seen Jay Cutler play or throw one pass. But he is smoking. He is with Jay Cutler.
Yes, I have, dude.
I mean, when he was playing with us.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've seen like every single game, dude. You know I'm like an obsessed Bears fan. You know that, right?
But you were rooting for the
Okay.
Bengals.
You went and saw it after he was already retired, right?
Right. But I've seen it literally every single game
Exactly.
he's played.
That's what I mean.
But I've seen
Smoking
the
Jay
point
Cutler. I was with Jay Cutler when everybody here was like, wanting to kill Jay Cutler. I was the only one defending him.
is, why were you defending him, Cino?
Why are you
The coaching staff, all the new coaches. and
Jay
stuff.
Cutler, look at him. That's right. It wasn't Cutler's fault. I'm like, it's not his fault. We went right back to the Super Bowl had we had the dog on offensive line. The only time we went to the championship game is when we had an offensive line. Last year, the next year they were not healthy. We didn't pay anybody. We broke up the offensive line and got no protection.
Was that what?
Cino, you think Fields is the future?
Too hard to say right now. He's still figuring the game out.
No, he young right now, so yeah.
I'm curious to see how this new head coach does. So
Them damn Dallas Cowboys ain't winning shit because Jerry and his Steven Jones they some hoes. They doing to Mike McCarthy.
man, don't you guys have like the same problem every year?
Well,
Yeah,
they're the Cowboys.
they're the Cowboys. Jerry and
They're
Steven.
still holding on to this. We're America's team. I mean,
Yeah.
like, what
Mhm.
does that mean? The
What's
Patriots
that mean?
got y'all beat. They're America's team.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know.
Y'all have been lapsed.
Because of Jerry ego. And then he got his son. Then everybody crying because Amari Cooper gone. I don't care. He's too damn soft for me.
Oh yeah, no, that was the best thing. They should have got rid of him 2 years ago.
Yep.
Right.
That's why the what's his name? The Raiders got rid of him. He's soft.
He's soft. He is.
He's a great route runner, but if you rough him up and get
I was about to say that.
yeah, he's done.
He's a good route runner.
You seen what Pat Jones did to him? Beat the shit out of his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this nigga soft. We don't
you
need
guys
this
like
soft ass
Jerry
nigga.
Jones?
No.
I hate Jerry Jones because what he did.
What did he do?
What he do fucked up the team and fuck up the organization and put a curse on the Cowboy. He got rid of Jimmy Johnson because his ego.
Cowboy fans love Jerry Jones.
Nah, I don't love Jerry Jones. I'm a Cowboys fan,
You
but
said you liked them.
I'm a real Cowboys fan. I'm not one of these Cowboys fans that's biased. I keep it real.
I thought you said you liked them. My bad.
Oh no,
Yeah,
hell.
you know, my boy, he's a Cowboy fan to the heart. He was having a complete mental breakdown. We was right there.
Oh, I watched that stream. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one.
That was
one,
the
yeah,
stream we
and
had
he
with,
thought they were coming
Hennessy.
back. Yeah,
I mean, Tennessee was on there.
He thought they were coming back in the end when Dak didn't make the spike.
Yeah, man.
That time he was clean with them goddamn Jordans on. I'm like, come on, Dak. I knew he was finna fuck up. I said, yeah, he finna fuck up.
Yeah, then Los, man, I gotta hit Los up and see what's going on, man. Los, He been a Cowboys fan for years.
Oh yeah, man. What's
no,
going
no.
on with him, dog? Last time I seen him, he was on here talking about
No, his
the
father
market was
passed
breaking,
away,
dog.
and I told you in the middle of that, like during the season, like right before, like I think the Super Bowl or something like that, like during the Lakers season, he said he did a video or two, but his father passed away, so that was basically almost it
I'm
for
sorry
Los.
to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
so
about that,
Los,
dog.
that's why we really wasn't over there. I think we went over there once, and that was during that game. That was really the first time like that he has seen all of us since his father passed. So, but him getting back to this routine is hard for him.
Yeah.
It's hard to get back out there and try to continuously moving on and stuff. Now, mom gone, dad gone. Now it's rough. That was his best friends. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already know.
Yeah.
Yo, Cino. Cino.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, we're gonna go back to the baseball park.
Nah, you can go back out there and play. My playing days are over.
Did you mess up your ankle?
Yeah, I'm beating you so bad I'm
What the
twisted
hell are you?
my ankle. My ankle's just not
Yo,
recovering.
Cino, but can I spend the night next weekend?
No,
Why not?
there's no need.
Yes, there is.
I'm still repairing the damage you done did in this house.
What the hell did I do? I didn't do anything.
Hey, Gavin, didn't you like take a bite of some food and then you?
No, that was a while ago. But
Oh yeah, he keeps showing that clip.
Yeah.
Gavin loves showing that clip.
yeah, that's a funny clip.
That was last month.
No, but Cino was obsessed with the AT&T girl. I sent the video. He replayed that like 10 times. This is a video of her dancing.
I saw the sign. Hey, I remember the song. You don't remember Ace of Base?
Man, she aight.
Yeah, for real, dude.
She aight.
Right.
Yeah, she aight.
I got AT&T all through this house because of her.
Cino's too obsessed, man.
That's why your connection be all messed up. That's why your connection be all messed up, man. Because you all hung up on the AT&T girl, man.
Yeah, right. This guy bought a whole network for a girl, dude.
Hey, she's very good at her job.
Hey, Gavin, that's what you call marketing work.
That's right, marketing at its best. I'm calling AT&T and see if they can put me on the phone with her. I'll be like, look, I've been y'all client for a long time. I'll leave right now. Get her on the phone.
You're gonna fly her out, you know? You're gonna fly her out?
Yeah. I'll fly her out. Should be on Spirit.
Spirit Airlines.
Airlines, baby. You might get stuck up and robbed on Spirit. It'd be like, we're on the same flight. We got 3 hours left. I don't care. Give me your wallet. Give me your money. And I'm going back in my seat. Don't y'all move.
Right.
You getting sick of the strippers already, Cino?
Welcome to Spirit.
What? Gavin, you're saying too much.
Somebody said she pregnant now.
No, don't tell me that.
Oh man, somebody that shot the club up. Dang, man.
I don't want to hear it. Somebody did that
shot
to
the
try to
club
stop
up,
me.
man.
Hold on.
Dang.
What happened?
That's right, Q.
Yeah.
That's right. Doggy, we was better than black and white, man.
I really.
Yeah, Hogan messed up
There was only one thing
our
better
doggone
than
run.
NWO, and that was the LWO, baby.
Oh,
that's
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Eddie Guerrero and Hubert Guerrero trying to freaking Latino World Order.
Yeah, the Latino
Latino World Order.
They had La Parker in there doing that
La
dance.
Parka, rest in paradise to La Parka. He passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, rest in
Oh man, I used to love wrestling with La Parker.
Yeah, man, La Parka that we had passed away a couple years ago.
I lie.
Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero as well.
I lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Hogan freaking he stopped our run, man, because we was getting too freaking popular, bro. And that's when they formed that they freaking merged NWO Hollywood.
And then you always leave.
That was
NWO Elite.
Russo. Russo did that.
No.
Russo was terrible.
Russo wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about that. They came and stopped that run, but what was going on because they was getting ready for Russo to come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Russo. They was shuffling the deck around because that's when they had all the. And he was like, Russo was like, no, destroy it all.
Of course.
All this stuff y'all got going, we finna just change it all. Because right then they had Sting going bad.
Uh-huh.
Sting was bad at that time. And he had joined NWO.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole angle of Sting being the bad guy shocked everybody. And it was actually going in a great direction. I like that direction. He was.
What you talking about when he joined the Wolfpack?
Yeah, when he was Dirty Sting. No, I mean, this was when he went up against I think he was going against Hogan at this time. And he had turned on him and he had went dirty.
That wasn't when he joined the Wolf.
This is when you talking about when he joined the Wolfpack?
No,
the Wolfpack was the babyface side.
Yeah, he was a good guy then, but no, he turned and went dirty. Sting turned. It was some match. I think he turned on somebody in the match. I don't know if it was Goldberg, Bret Hart or somebody.
Oh, this is then. Okay.
Yeah. This is where they were at the time. He had went dirty, and it was like shocking to everybody. But it was great for wrestling. I was, man, what a surprise! Sting is dirty. He was a bad guy, and then they came in.
Yeah, it was Bret Hart.
It was Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Okay. Yeah, Bret Hart, he did that too. Okay. Yeah, so after he beat him, it was a big melee, and then Hogan and all of this, it all ended in chaos. When Russo got there, he cut all the storylines. All the storylines is gone.
Then he did that new blood shit.
Yeah, and he created the new blood, and then they had the man upstairs is calling the shots. And they was the man upstairs, and they're calling all the shots. I'm like, oh man, I can't deal with this.
This is why, man. Look, bro, I don't care what anybody says during that time in the Attitude Era. WCW, they just had the bigger names than WWF, man. They just had bigger names, bro. WWF had the more monumental matches that people remember. And go back.
WWF, the thing is they had the better matches.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. They had the bigger names.
Damn, man.
That's what I just said.
Yep. Because I remember the same thing. They had the better. That's how they were able to compete. They weren't doing wrestling no more when Russo got there. It was all about sketches.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all sketches and having people come out, like Goldberg come out in the middle of the show and just do something stupid. Like they had these security guards in the ring, and then one of them was Goldberg.
Showed up in a fucking monster truck.
Yeah, and they driving monster trucks around. Who's in the monster? There's the Goldberg monster truck. Like
garbage.
Yes, they were doing the same acts that they were doing in WWE. He just brought them all over there, but they weren't doing any wrestling. They didn't know how to call a wrestling match.
No, because
that wasn't what Russo did. Then he got rid of all the Asian fighters, all the Hispanic fighters,
all the cruiserweights, the cruiserweight division. Yep. And that's what freaking made him good. That's what really that was the driving force. When WCW was ahead in the ratings war, that's what really set them apart from WWF. And once Russo got in, he just disbanded all that.
Yeah, he just got rid of them.
No, ruthless aggression was not better.
There are two different time periods in wrestling. The ruthless aggression era, during that time in the early 2000s, they honed in on the wrestling more so. They honed in on the wrestling more so. It was still, you still had a bunch of they still had shock value in there, in certain segments and promos, but it's two different time periods.
You are right, Q.
Two different time periods.
You are right.
Attitude Era was more storyline based. They focused a lot more on storyline development and developing characters.
Hey, I like that. When they had Master P in there, I laughed my head. They did that. Master P made so much money off that. That was crazy because all he had to do was introduce. They had some wrestlers that they were trying to promote that, and they gave them names like Swole. They let Master P name these wrestlers. Here's Swole, and the other guy like these. Here comes the No Limit Soldiers.
It was
Like, what in the world?
It was
Master
not-
P wrestlers. No
It
Limit
was-
Soldiers. They had a bunch of guys that they couldn't get on. They was like, we need somebody that's gonna make this thing pop. So they did a deal with Master P, and they was gonna go into the
with
West.
Rey Mysterio in
Rednecks.
the corner.
And I love the West Texas Rednecks. They're hilarious.
Good, honey.
Kurt Hennig, Barry
Great window.
drums. I was laughing my ass off.
Ah.
I hate rap. I can't stand. It's a bunch of crap. I hate rap. I ain't laughing. I'm like, I'm playing this in the car. I had the CD. I had the WCW CD. It had the Goldberg theme on there. I got it still upstairs. It had that. Man, I wanted to hear the Good Old Boys. That song they had, we just the Good Old Boys. I'm like, man, that's a hilarious song. Man, the West Texas Rednecks is going up against the No Limit Soldiers. I was laughing my ass off watching that every week. I said, this is the funniest thing ever. Master P just in there getting paid millions of dollars. Dude, they were paying him hand over fist, all that tournament money. Just for him to go in the ring. Y'all want to bet with us, huh? We bought it. And them people was, yeah! They didn't know what the hell they were rooting for. And then what's his name for real got into it. I think it was Silk. It was either Silk the Shocker or I don't know if it was Murder, but I know it was Silk. One of them got too much into it.
With Barry Windham.
Yeah, hit Kurt Hennig. No, he hit Kurt Hennig outside the ring with something like threw it on top of his head, and Kurt Hennig was going to go in there and put hands on him.
I thought it was Windham. I could be wrong.
Well, I'm keeping this for material for Clippers Sunday. Let's go.
Yeah, so now tomorrow they got the Hornets game first. Hornets and Hawks. Then tomorrow is the Spurs and Pelicans.
Who you think finna pull it out in that game between the Spurs and the Pelicans?
Spurs and Pelicans, the Pelicans.
I was gonna say the Pelicans, yo.
I got the Spurs.
The Pelicans, they gonna cover too. Fly, little Pelicans, fly.
Damn, Cino.
I don't know. LeBron wish he had Brandon Ingram on his team right now.
No, he didn't. They don't get along.
You're right here?
Oh, man.
Now I said now, but after what he did to Chris Paul in that situation with that.
Here? Okay.
Cause we know about the truth on the Patreon, so we
Yeah,
talk about that, but
Get
yeah.
out of here.
So I got the feature.
Yeah, HD. Cino, he's on Instagram right now. Patrick Beverly on IG Live. I'm dissing the Clippers right now.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah.
That's
He got
why
it right.
So hype at the end of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I can play it. I don't want to play that.
He got a right to. That's wrong. That's dirty. You got rid of a defensive player, like a player that's gonna ride with you. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Stay with him, bro.
Right to the wheels fell off him.
Yep, they gave him his list of teams, and he chose to go. He chose the Minnesota Timberwolves to get traded to. They said, "What team you want to get traded to?" Because he knew they weren't going to offer him that much money.
Oh, he wanted the money. Oh,
Yeah. It was time for him to get paid. They weren't going to make an offer for him, like nothing like that. And they wanted, if he was going to come back, he was going
You saw
to
it?
be for something smaller.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, stupid.
We talked to one team, and they talked to him like, "Hey, we'd like for you to come in, come off the bench. You might get some minutes." He's like, "Might get some minutes, like behind this guy and that guy." He go, "Oh no, thank you, but no." So he actually talked to the teams before he said, "Okay, I can go and trade to him." So he talked to the Timberwolves, and they were like, "Cool, we need somebody like you on here. We want you."
I wish he would have came to Dallas. They could have gave him some more defense to help. He would have talked to the young boys.
He needs to talk to Luca, not the fucking young boy.
Nah, Jason Kidd got that. You see, Luka ain't doing nothing stupid.
Not yet.
I don't know why the Lakers
Well,
Beverly.
Because J Kidd can coach while the game is in progress. These coaches don't know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He know how to coach on defense. He's talking to his guys.
Yep.
I'm watching the game. I'm watching the sideline cam.
I watched the side. Yeah, the sideline.
Yeah, that's what I be watching. So I watched that game, and that's how I watched the Brooklyn game. And I'm seeing Kevin Durant, and he's communicating with like Kyrie. Like, come on. People look at Kyrie, man. Kyrie shot 80% from the field. What you want, see? No, he put up 35. I'm like, y'all don't. You got to see what's happening in the game. I'm like, did you see they were close to losing?
I want Kyrie to play defense.
Right,
the Cavs almost came back.
Right, because I'm like, y'all missing what's really happening out here, and I'm seeing it. It's like Kyrie gunning, he going one-on-one too much. I'm like, dude, you got to cut that out. Move this ball around.
Yeah.
That's why KD was getting the ball. He was penetrating. He was hitting guys. Like, here, y'all take it. Because they had the better shots. This is why the big man like Brown had a big game today. He almost had a triple-double.
Yeah, bro. Kyrie need to cut that crap out, man, for real.
Right, down the stretch, you can't be pulling up the 3 deep and early in the shot clock. I'm like, dude, come on, man. It's playoff time.
Yeah, bro. And that's
all that playoff. I mean, that playground stuff got to cease.
Yeah. Also, man, they need to. And I've been saying this about the Nets ever since the season began, bro. They got to really clamp down on defense too in the playoffs as well.
That's what I just said, man.
Fortunately, they can't do it,
especially on the inside.
Yep, it's too easy.
And that's why they didn't play Drummond down the line, right? Because he can't play defense.
Exactly.
Yeah, because dude is soft, man. Dude is soft. He's inconsistent. You know,
they're lucky to have Claxton, or he really were.
As great of a player Kevin Durant is, you know, and as good as a defender he is, he can't do everything by himself.
Cowboy Scott Hall. Okay.
Oh, wow, yeah, this is early Scott Hall. When Scott had he had the freaking Fu Manchu mustache. He had the Fu Manchu mustache.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I remember him when he was in WCW and he was big Scott Hall.
Yep.
The Diamond Stud.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
The Diamond Stud, wasn't that Kevin Nash, wasn't he?
No, that was Scott Hall.
That was Scott Hall too?
Yep.
Because I remember Kevin Nash came out with Kevin Sullivan, brought him out. He was like, this
but Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash was us.
He was.
Then he was the green tall monster. Then he was the guy like Vinny Vegas. I was like, Vinny Vegas, baby. Yeah. That's where he was my guy. I was like, Kevin Nash was Vinny Vegas. I was like, I like Vinny Vegas.
I did not like him as Diesel.
He had the loaded dice. Wow.
Kevin Nash is cool as Diesel.
I know. I just didn't like the name Diesel.
Oh, he was cool as Diesel, man. Kevin Nash.
Yeah, then he went to WCW. Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Yeah, he was cool as Diesel, man. Shoot. He ended up becoming WWF champion, and he held the belt for like about a year, over a year. And unfortunately,
did CM Punk quit because he's trying to talk about
95
John
was a
Cena?
bad year for WWF, man. 95 was a bad year.
I'll tell you the truth about John.
No, I was.
Oh yeah, I found her Instagram. Let's go.
No, I was saying this CM Punk quit because what he was telling about the WWE. How about he was like John Cena kiss a lot of ass and
he's an asshole.
I mean, Punk did that with everybody. That was part of the skit.
That was the story. Okay. I mean, as far as their rivalry goes, CM Punk and I think
no, he really isn't. And
I think I mean, shoot, from what I've heard, I mean, John Cena has been cool in the law. I mean, shit. From what I've heard,
I met him. He's in
wrestlers and shit.
CM Punk was famous not from his wrestling. He was famous for his
mouthpiece.
talking.
It was his mouthpiece.
It was his mouth. That's what made Punk Punk.
Although he was great, but it was really his mouth.
Truth.
Real.
John Cena, you're overrated.
It was real, and that's the whole storyline too, man. And that's why I say that CM Punk was John Cena's greatest rivalry over Edge, because it wasn't about the whole thing was CM Punk, it was about, the fact that he even said it in the storyline. I don't hate you, John Cena. I hate what you stand for. You know what I'm saying? And I hate what you represent. And that was, the crooked system. You know what I'm saying? McMahon, the McMahon family, Stephanie, Triple H.
Oh, yes. Q, that's why I love you, Q. That is why
Although I grew up on Edge and John Cena going at it.
Oh, man.
Conan.
Now y'all know John Cena, my guy. I ride with Cena.
I mean, shoot, man. John Cena.
D-Style couldn't believe it. D-Style saw my video. Oh, John! What's up, John?
You talking about when he came back?
Yeah, when he was in the ring, I was at the event. I put out the video on YouTube. When John came, I was sitting like right at the ring side. John Cena come in. I'm John, what's up? And here we just hate John Cena. I don't know what it is.
Oh, dude, you talking about?
Well,
this is like 15 years in the making, man. Of course, Chicago hates John Cena, man.
John Cena.
You should have seen the reaction he got at WrestleMania 22 back in 06, man. It was vicious, dog. It was vicious.
And the thing is that John Cena and CM Punk were like best friends.
Of course, yes.
They were like the closest of friends. They did a whole bunch of stuff together.
Of course.
My favorite wrestler was Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
Rey is still going, man. At 47 years old?
Yeah,
still moving like he's 25 or something.
I met Rey when his son was 10.
Oh my goodness!
Oh wow! I met Rey when he was fighting ICP.
Insane Clown
Insane.
Shaggy Too Dope.
Shaggy Too Dope and Violent J.
Violent J. Eminem ended their career. So that was
yeah.
I remember.
I like the story. I like the storylines they do with Rey Mysterio and him. And John Cena, but Eddie Guerrero.
They had Van Guerrero with them. And they were going up against Billy Kidman.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, they had Billy Kidman on with Rey Mysterio.
And
people forget about Billy Kidman and that little star
thing.
Star press off the top.
The shooting star press. Yeah.
Yep, the shooting star.
I'm jealous of Billy Kidman.
Move that Brock Lesnar tried to do on Kurt Angle and almost died. WrestleMania 19 with.
Well, hold on. Something about Billy Kidman's ex-wife. What happened? Tell us.
Oh,
Tori Wilson.
Yeah, Tori Wilson, his ex-wife. Tori Wilson.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh man, look at old Billy.
Yep. Yeah.
I am jealous of Billy Kidman.
Who was that wrestler that died in the ring? Like he I guess he fell from the ring.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart. Yeah, man, that was a shame too. They were just going to put the money right behind Owen Hart. That's what was weird.
That was because of Vince Russo.
Yeah, and they blamed them. They didn't put their harness in there good enough, and he broke his neck on the turnbuckle.
Owen Hart was
the unforgivable thing the WWE did was make was have the show continue. They should have stopped it right then and there. They should have stopped that show.
They really should have.
Yeah, but they'd have lost a lot of money.
Still,
I know it was the right thing to do, but then Vince, no, you keep that show rolling. We're on pay-per-view.
Yeah, keep it going, pal. Here, come on, pal.
You know how much money I lose? Shut down WrestleMania.
Come on, pal.
There wasn't even WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, not WrestleMania, a pay-per-view event.
It was Over the Edge, 1999. Over the Edge.
I thought it was 98.
No, it was Over the Edge. Was it? No. What was it?
Yeah, it was Over the Edge.
Yeah, because Owen Hart was supposed to be. They were trying to keep Owen. Yeah, they were trying to keep Owen from leaving and going to WCW because he felt like he was in the doghouse once. He was
because of Shawn
Bret Hart, right? When Bret Hart left and everything, so they thought, man, he gonna be in the doghouse. Nothing's gonna happen. And Vince was like, no, you gonna be our guy. we gonna give you everything Bret Hart didn't get because they wanted to keep Owen Hart. Owen Hart kept thinking they were gonna fire him.
They
And I'm
were
like,
hoping
man, I
you
think
would
Vince want me out of here. Vince, well, that's not it. I'm like, Vince is gonna keep you to make Bret look ridiculous. He gonna try to make you the big star and the Canadian guy. He gonna make you the big star because he need Canada. See, he can't have that Montreal thing. Oh, that thing. You see, they ain't
Oh,
necessarily.
the screw job, of course. The Montreal, that's the most
Right,
infamous.
right. And Canada is a huge pub, you know, a big part of the wrestling success.
Yeah.
They a lot of them come from Canada. So they got their farms and everything over there. So they like, we need a Canadian wrestler over here that's gonna be successful and a champion. So Owen Hart was gonna be the guy. It was like, Owen Hart, you gonna be the guy. Just calm down. We finna get you there. Don't worry about it. We building you up. We gonna get you there. Because once he was gonna get there, that one time he was in the doghouse because he injured Stone Cold.
Stone Cold with that fire driver.
Yeah, with that
He
power
broke his neck.
Yep. And man, Owen was scared to death. I mean, Vince was mad. You know, everybody wanted to see the stunner, you know, the Stone Cold stunner, and it didn't happen that night. But hey, things happen. I was at a wrestling match where everything went wrong.
Biggest roll-up pin on Owen. I mean, yeah.
I saw Hulk Hogan fight Kamala, and that went wrong. Everything was going wrong that night. I said, I don't think that's how this match was supposed to end.
They're the two guys that can't wrestle.
You ain't like the Undertaker?
Undertaker's
my favorite. Hey, man.
I liked him when he
wrestler,
first
dude.
came in there. When he was the dead man, he used to walk the ropes and come down. Boom.
Yeah.
That's my
I
favorite
used to
wrestler,
like his
dude.
themes and his battles, but that's what made the Undertaker was his battles, the opponents. You know, that's who he was wrestling against. He made sense. Like when he was going up against Jake the Snake, and when he first went and turned into a good guy.
Yeah.
I was like, I like that because then now he had something to fight for. They did it the right way. Jake was, man, whose side are you on, man? This
is during Jake the Snake's heel run. It was his heel run.
Yeah, that's how they positioned Macho Man and Jake the Snake. They ended that feud and they rolled that over to Undertaker and Jake the Snake.
Yeah, that was
they did it the right way though. He was gonna take Elizabeth out with that chair. Soon as she came from under him and Undertaker grabbed the chair. He was, whose side you on, man?
Yeah. Yeah,
He
man.
locked Undertaker up in there and started whacking him with that chair. And that was it. It was
Undertaker's character gets transcended throughout freaking 3 decades. So, you know, that's my favorite wrestler, dog.
Right.
That's my favorite wrestler, bro.
Yeah, and then Jake caught him in WrestleMania. They fought in WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 8. Yep.
Jake caught him. It was a match. Undertaker was dominating the whole match, and then out of nowhere, boom! Oh, there it is.
DDT.
The DDT, baby. That's why I was like, Jake made that move. Man, it was sweet when he did it.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody can do it like Jake.
Yeah, exactly. And it was protected too. You know what I'm saying? It was freaking protected. You know, that's the thing.
That's what I was about to say.
Now it's overused these days. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. But yeah, but nobody could do it like Jake, man.
Yeah.
Nobody could do it like Jake.
Too. This is YouTube, and this is no. You a real person in real life. You're just coming on to YouTube, and if those are
Who is that?
That's Kwame.
That's Kwame.
Oh,
Man, my thing got pinned. This got to go.
it's like everybody. Ever since he came out and spoke the truth, it's like everybody eating off his name. Like a lot of people.
Not to.
Like
I was
Captain
up there
Jack.
last night, but people are gonna say,
But Casino been on since 06, so I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the other ones.
I know. I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
No, it was somebody pinned up somebody, you know how they do those little fake WhatsApp apps and whatever that stuff up there. So I had pinned it up there. I thought they were pinning that on using my name again. I'm like, what? What's this? Got rid of it.
Yeah, man. But Cino, did you get a chance to see Undertaker's Hall of Fame speech?
No. I haven't. You know,
Y'all get a chance. Y'all gotta check it out, man. It was.
I'm gonna go check that out. I gotta check my
All
boy. That's one of he like my second favorite wrestler after Rey Mysterio.
of
Yeah,
that,
the missing link, man. I used to love the missing link.
the missing link.
The one man gang from Halsted Street, Chicago.
Yep.
The one man gang.
And then they messed his character up and they called him the freak, Hakeem the African Dream, man. Good
Yeah.
Lord, you're not even
I'm Hakeem, brother. Him and Slick, man. That's the thing, man. WWE, man, they miss Slick. Slick was
Slick.
Slick was the guy. Slick made it work.
Slick.
Who was the heavyset guy with the bird? He was like
Coco
heavyset dude.
Beware.
Beware.
Coco Beware.
Yeah.
Yep, and he got fired immediately. So he whooped one of them doggone employees.
Yep.
I think they called him the N-word or something, and he lost it.
He wasn't going for it.
Coco whooped him all kind of ass.
Yep. He was not going for it.
Vince was like, you can't touch anybody in WWE. And that guy almost killed Vince, though. Nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nails almost killed Vince. He had a steroid rage and just choked Vince out. Vince wasn't in shape. Vince would have been dead. They couldn't even break that dude off of Vince. Ever since then, Vince had to get security.
Right.
Y'all like the Chris Benoit?
I did.
He was a great wrestler in his time, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and now he can't be. It's a shame because he had so many great matches, and they canceled most of that. But most of his stuff that was great with him was in WCW.
Yeah, some great matches in WWE too, but yeah, most of his stuff was in WCW. I mean,
yeah, all his stuff in WWE, King. I don't like that. I like the stuff he did over in WCW.
Yeah, when he was younger, of course. I mean, shoot, at WrestleMania 20, he had the best match in WrestleMania 20, that triple threat match.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had to go check that out. I didn't remember that one.
But yeah, it was WrestleMania 20, triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship against Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, yeah.
Best match.
His rivalry with one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, Raven.
Scott Levy, Raven
in the flock. Yeah, they came in a flock. Yeah, and all them dudes were great wrestlers. Perry Saturn, all of them dudes were so skilled at wrestling. Sick Boy, all of them. The way they all had their exit out of the ring. Like all of them know how to get out of the ring. Like, and they had their own way of getting out of the ring. It was crucial.
Perry Saturn and his partner, man, his old partner, John Cronus, he was nice too, man.
Yeah. Sick Boy. And Sick Boy.
Eliminators.
And the 7 rings of Saturn, baby. You got get you in that 7 rings. The 7 rings of Saturn. Perry Saturn, man, they had all of them on that. And the flock was every week. Raven just sit in the corner.
Doing nothing.
Just sit at the lower
Quote
turnbuckle.
Raven, nevermore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benoit! Man, he came in. Man, Benoit came down there and he whooped the mess out of Benoit.
Yeah.
Man, the whole flock did.
Yeah.
Benoit! Then they gave it to Diamond Dallas Page. Page came in there. The Diamond Cutter, man, they came and tore him up too. I was loving the flock.
I did like DDP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and once Diamond Dallas Page got to WWE, they messed him up, man. They really messed him up.
They didn't care about his character. That's
they
what
didn't care about his character.
And they thought like, okay, this guy was a gimmick. They brought him in, but he was a star. He was from nothing.
Before the Rock became the Rock, you know what I'm saying? He in '98, he was the people's champion in WCW. That's what they were calling him.
Yeah, he was.
That's what they were calling him. You know what I'm saying?
Tell high five.
Yeah.
DDP.
The Diamond.
Yeah, DDP was cold, man. He was cold. I mean, the reaction that he got when he first came in WWF was crazy, dog. And they messed
Raven versus Tommy Dreamer. Woo!
Oh, of course. That was those are their rivals, man. Oh, yeah, those two, man. Of course. That's the original ECW days, man.
Tommy Dreamer was never gonna make it in professional wrestling.
Nope.
Everybody's like, Why won't Tommy Dreamer? There won't nobody pick up Tommy Dreamer because I'm like, they know what we know. Tommy Dreamer ain't gonna play ball. He ain't gonna go for these schedules and flying from here to there.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even like Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, man. But of course, Tommy Dreamer and Raven, they were old school rivals in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on Patreon so I can tell y'all what really happened.
Please.
Between who?
Please.
Yeah, it's a wrestling story. That's hilarious. One wrestler got off the tour bus, got in the car, kicked it, drove up there and met him, and they sent him home and said, "Hey, you off the car, you going home." He was like, "All right." They kicked him off the bus. He went and got a car from one of his homies that stayed in town and drove to the event. Got in there, got backstage, and started whooping ass. It was a crazy event. And they ain't never gonna talk about that because there was so much criminal stuff that went on. Woo! Good times.
Good times.
Good time.
Good times.
Good times.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear a wrestler bring it up. And I'm like, wrestler gonna bring this up. It's gonna happen. You don't send him home. Yeah, you go home. Okay. But my man was slick, though. Slick, and man, because that's the only thing, what's his name? Teddy started doing basically slick thing.
Yep.
Let me talk to you, player. When he came with that.
Holla, player.
Yeah, player. He was a modern day slick.
Basically. Oh, Cameron talking about the Undertaker's tobacco juice. He spit it out and drank it. It was on the episode of Monday Night Raw.
That made me throw up for real.
Yeah, that was nasty. Undertaker during that time would always be, catching him around chewing tobacco. During the time when he was American Badass. Tobacco. But yeah. Shoot, man. Hogan, the referee beat up that.
Oh, Bad News Brown was that guy, man. He sold it. Bad News Brown.
Didn't he get arrested?
Bad News Brown? I don't know if he got arrested. He probably did. I know he beat up Andre the Giant.
He got shit in on by Andre. He talked about that.
Yeah, him and Hogan was in the back saying a bunch of racist stuff, and man, he's gonna get in it.
Oh yeah, he talked about that. Yeah, I remember him talking about that.
And he was like, "Hey man, you don't be talking like that, and I'm here." Like what the hell?
Yeah, he was not finna go for it.
Yeah, and they was, "I'm sorry, brother, I'm sorry," and he was ready to kick it off with Andre when they got off of that bus.
Yeah. Didn't care how big Andre was, man.
Yeah. He ain't give a damn about that. Look here, big boy.
Yeah.
Man, you finna go. And nobody challenged Andre to a fight.
Nobody.
No.
That's the thing. Nobody would really try him unless they like drunk people at a bar, but no wrestler would like come up to Andre. It was always respect. Bad News Brown, like, man, I will F you up.
Oh, yeah.
Like the number one guy who did it, baby, in the game. And that was Marcus Bagwell's goddamn teammate, his tag team buddy. God damn it, how could I forget his name?
Buck Bagwell. You talking about Scorpio?
Scorpio. Woo!
Too Cold Scorpio.
Too Cold Scorpio.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Scorpio was like, man, because y'all having some problems, you and your wife, don't come taking it out on me. I can hear y'all yelling in there, and y'all can hear me. I'm giving my wife the business in the room. Too Cold Scorpio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Scorp was cold, man, especially with that 450 splash that he used to do, man. He was cold.
Yeah, he just was too real for the game.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
He was too real for the game. Like, it's guys like him and
New Jack.
You had a lot of people that was like hardcore Harley. He was
Harley.
like that.
I remember
Bob
him.
Harley, I heard him.
Yeah, I
No,
remember
Bob
him.
Harley was I heard he was a bully backstage. He was a bully. He did not freaking take too kindly to rookies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Macho Man was something else. Him and his father, because he came in through royalty. Like, see, that's the difference for him. Now, see, Gavin talked all that stuff. I didn't sit there and sit the challenge. He ain't showed up yet.
What are you saying about Randy?
Oh, Randy, he was something else, especially when he was in Mid-South wrestling. Oh, yeah, man. Him and his daddy, they ran that thing. And that's why they still mad at his father now. And
Who, Randy Orton?
No, not Randy
Savage.
Orton. Macho Man.
Savage.
Oh, him.
Yeah. And Angelo Poffo, and they still won't put him in the Hall of Fame. And that's what Macho Man like, look, Vince, whatever happened between you and Angelo, let that go. Because you're going to ruin this whole thing. Because Macho Man saying he ain't going in the Hall of Fame until you put his father in there. He going in there, him, his father, and his brother. But you ain't going to have his father not in there and then put him in there. He ain't going. So Randy would never do it. And this is where I have a problem with the Genius right now to this day. And I say, you shouldn't have did that. And he went over there and they putting Randy in and he going to go there and co-sign it and be with it. So my Randy, you don't get the win all the time. You don't get your way all the time. So no, we're going in and because they put both of them in there, the Poffos brothers. He's like, even though your dad ain't there, y'all went in together. I'm like,
he put Laney in too.
The Genius, I think he got in too.
I don't remember Laney Poffo going in. I don't remember the Genius.
I don't know. He might have got in. I know.
I remember Randy going in, but
yeah, and he did basically the whole presentation, everything. Come on.
Lenny was the inductor, but he didn't.
Okay,
he inducted Randy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Randy
and because I know they paid him a fortune to do it. But that's against that's your dead brother's wishes.
Yeah.
And he made that clear. I'm not going in until you put my daddy in there. You should have been the same goddamn way. Yeah. He's like, we going in as a family.
Absolutely.
And you can't do that. So he's like, whatever thing you and him got, you got to let that go. Because he's like, you ain't putting Macho Man in the Hall. I'm not going to be there for that.
Yeah, he ended up putting Stu Hart in the Hall of Fame the year before. So,
yeah. And that's what really pissed off Macho Man is that they was putting all these people in there who really ain't did nothing. He was like, my father done set all the records there was in wrestling.
Right.
He Hall of Fame anyway. Like, what is you talking about?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, he talking about everything, running the Mid-South wrestling and all that, but he's still mad about what happened with Vince Sr. and when he first got started with AWA. Like, they helped AWA screw me over. And I'm like, Vince, you was screwing them over.
Right. I mean, dude, Vince, he absorbed all the territories, dude.
He did. He went behind their back, offering them more money. What they offer you to air the AWA on their television stage? I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna pay you more money. Yeah, there was one station they wouldn't play ball because they knew the Ganyas. They were like, we ain't gonna play ball. We know them.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. Y'all remember that similar wrestler, he was like a real big nigga. Like he was a real similar. I forgot it.
You talking about Yokozuna?
Yeah.
He was
he related to
for his size, man. He can move.
He was actually Samoan.
He's
Samoan.
He's
Samoan.
Samoan.
Yeah, he's from like Hawaii, and he made him a Japanese wrestler. It was funny.
Yeah, before his size, he could move though, man. But
Bonsai.
But it got to the point where he became morbidly obese, dude. It was bad.
Yeah, he kept eating.
His last match, he was at 600 pounds, legitimately at 600 pounds.
Yeah, didn't he pass away?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm. He was morbidly obese, man.
Man, yeah, they had one WrestleMania where like all the wrestlers was deceased, and I forgot like all the main events was like everybody.
Man, WrestleMania 6, man. What's daunting about WrestleMania 6 is all the wrestlers, like most of the wrestlers that were on that card, they had died. From Ultimate Warrior, from Andre to Bobby Heenan, even though he wasn't wrestling, but he was still a part of the show. Gorilla Monsoon, I mean,
Macho
Dusty,
Man,
Dusty Rhodes, Macho Man,
yeah. I told you it was a WrestleMania. I'm like, damn, everybody gone.
And WrestleMania 6 is one of the more iconic WrestleManias, man, with Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior going at it.
Yeah, it was. And after that, it went straight downhill.
Yeah.
Because I think WrestleMania 7 is when they did that. What they did, the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, they had Sergeant Slaughter,
Sergeant Slaughter, Iron Sheik.
Like he was, and
they brought Hogan back just for that. And they screwed Ultimate Warrior over. And that was it. I was like, y'all.
Although Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man Randy Savage had the best match of that night at WrestleMania 7.
Oh yeah, well, they brought back Elizabeth and and him. And
I didn't like Riley, like what's his name? Riley, like Piper.
Piper, Piper is legendary, of course. Piper's legendary. I wish he could have gotten a chance to hold the championship, but of course Hogan with his backstage politics, he wasn't gonna let that happen.
Yeah, because it was a retirement match.
Okay.
When Macho was fighting Ultimate Warrior.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the loser had to retire. So I'll say, Macho Man's going to go on a break. And we had seen this before. They never used to do that in WWE. That was a constant in the old NWA wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like loser leave town. That's it. The loser leave town. I'm like, yeah. And then that's normally when they going on a vacation break or they gone for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Dusty Rhodes lost and they had to leave town for like 90 days. They couldn't be within the state limits of Texas. Like you cannot be in Texas.
Damn.
Yeah. It was like, and then they came back. It was Magnum TA and Dusty
Magnum
Rhodes.
TA.
Yeah, him and Dusty Rhodes. They came back with masks on and called themselves the James Boys. And them boys, they were whooping everybody. They on these black ski mask. And you can see that's Dusty Rhodes because Dusty Rhodes had that cyst on his side. And Ric Flair, everybody know that is stinking.
Oh, yeah, he had that mark on his stomach.
Everybody know that's Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
So they came in and won the title. They won the tag team title from Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Yeah, they won the tag team belt. So they was like, man, and they was like, you got to take your mask off in order to get the belts. Or you got to turn the belts back over. You got to take the mask off. We got to see who you are. And they was like, they just threw the belts back on them. I was like, oh, and they walked off. I was damn.
Oh, yeah, but Jericho, most certainly, you are absolutely right. WrestleMania is the best WrestleMania. Well, WrestleMania 17 was the best WrestleMania, unequivocally.
Is that the one where Rock went against Hogan?
No, that's 18. That's 18. I'm talking about 17 when Rock and Austin, the second one, the rematch.
Yeah.
I gotta go watch that one again.
What, 17? Oh yeah, man, from start to finish, dude. I mean, it's.
Hey, Sino, you had a video of Snoop Dogg trying to jump the turnbuckles. You was.
Oh God, you talking about when he made that appearance in AEW? That was terrible.
I was like, what the fuck is Snoop doing? Like,
yeah.
he can't even. His legs when he was strong enough to do that.
No. People forget Gin and Juice is a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that was about 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you done made a big mistake here. You just said you don't like the Road Warriors. Now you.
Oh, Q, really? Okay, come on.
Ah, nah, you tripping, boy. I got his shirt. I got his shirt right now.
You are tripping, man.
Oh, what a.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sino, when you gonna tell some more wrestling stories?
I'm probably gonna do one on the Patreon. That's gonna get some people in trouble. So I gotta think about it for a minute.
Okay.
I gotta think about it for a minute. I'll be like, man, they might get in trouble. Somebody might get in trouble for this.
I can't wait.
It's a good one though, but man, that dude, he drove all the way there to kick some ass. They told him, yeah, you got to go. I gotta go. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. WrestleMania 17. Yep, that was 2001.
Yeah, man.
That's the same.
Sabu was underrated too. Sabu was good, but he was good for ECW. I don't know.
He was good with ECW. His style was good with ECW. Absolutely,
Yeah.
His style would fit a lot. Would fit pretty well on like New Japan Pro Wrestling or something like that. He would most certainly.
Sabu is too much of a pothead. I don't know how.
Y'all ain't like Batista?
Oh, Batista! I grew up on Batista. Shit.
Oh, that was the same year Vince bought out ECW and WCW. Okay.
Yeah. That was that year. That's what ended the Attitude Era, man. WrestleMania 17, the match between Stone Cold and post match when Stone Cold shook hands with Vince McMahon, which was the stupidest idea you could ever freaking do. That's what ended the Attitude Era, man. Because that's really what the Attitude Era was built around. Their rivalry.
Right.
Yep.
That's what it was really built around.
But man, yeah, I remember when Triple H was going up against Scott Steiner when they brought in Papa Pump.
That was bad.
That
was bad.
That was in 2002.
Three.
They brought in Pump, baby.
What's your favorite wrestling game? Cause my favorite wrestling game was SmackDown. Shut Your Mouth. I think Shut Your Mouth.
My favorite was NWL versus WCW.
I'm not gonna go that far back, dude.
Yeah, that's like 98 Nintendo 64. Yep. That was the game.
No, but Jericho, WrestleMania 18 was 2002, dude.
98, baby.
Jericho WrestleMania 18 was 2002. The Attitude Era ended at the beginning of 2001. After WrestleMania 17.
You ain't like Booker T?
Yeah, I like Booker T.
Did he have a brother?
Listen up, Slap Nuts.
Yeah,
I'm Jeff Jarrett. That's JEFF.
Ooh. Jeff Jarrett is garbage. Ooh.
Jeff Jarrett came in and Vince paid him all that damn money.
Garbage.
They couldn't get him over. He came in trying to be like Ric Flair, but more like a cowboy, Ric Flair. With all the robes. Then they changed him to coming in like a West Texas guy with the listen up, Slap Nuts. And that's when he was starting to get over. When he went over to WCW and he had them listen up, Slap Nuts. And then I was like, man, I used to crack up when he said, I have me a Slap Nuts shirt. Listen up, Slap Nuts. That's Double J. That's right, y'all. That's JELL, JARR. That's Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Oh my God, they loved it. Vince gave him all that money and couldn't get him over. Then he go to WCW and then he was a hit. Then he started playing tunes like the Honky Tonk Man, smashing people with guitars. I said, man, Honky Tonk Man was so pissed. He was like, they got this guy smashing people with guitars, and they said they ain't know what to do with me. He went there. He was like, look, man, I'll help you out. He said TNA from TNA. Yeah. When he went there, he was part owner of TNA.
With his dad.
I used to watch TNA.
Yeah, and for 4 years, man, they had all this money because this chick got this money. Like she had all
Dixie Carter.
Terrible.
Dixie Carter.
Yep, got all that money, and then the wrestlers went flocking to the money, just like they do when somebody get the bag. Like, oh, somebody got some money, they're ready to kick it out, and they brought in Hogan, and they brought in Hogan's daughter.
And that was
that was him.
They brought in Hogan, they brought in Hogan's daughter, they brought in Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
Brought in Kurt Angle.
They brought in Scott Hall.
Yep.
Oh, Kurt Angle had been there.
Kurt was there for a minute because Jeff Jarrett brought him over.
But
then
then
produced AJ Styles. That was the biggest.
But then Kurt started smashing his wife. Like,
allegedly over.
What?
Not allegedly.
Uh-oh.
Kurt Angle
Oh,
started.
they didn't froze the screen. They froze the screen when you
Jeff
said
Jarrett.
Damn, was that?
I mean, Jeff Jarrett
No,
started.
Jeff Jarrett. No, Kurt Angle and his wife had divorced. And Jeff Jarrett ended up marrying Kurt Angle's ex-wife.
Thrust his
And
life.
then they ended up doing a whole storyline behind that, which I'm completely surprised at the restraint that Kurt showed during that storyline. Because if Kurt wanted to, he could have folded Jeff Jarrett in like a pretzel. So, yeah.
I would have.